guys, for another episode reviewing Fall Guys. Okay, this is fun. Really fun.
Right now, everyone who played Fortnite on iPhones is stuck on Season 3 and can't play beyond that, and they won't be able to play Fortnite again for another 5 years. Let me tell you, this had the entire internet talking when it happened, and while a lot of people have moved on, there are still Fortnite players who can't actually play the game because of this, which sucks. But for the people who were able to play Season 4, they're pretty annoyed by the fact that there were just so many mythics at the time.
And yes sir, we're playing guys.
Any mythics themselves were amazingly designed, but there were a little too many of them. Every single player had one, and it made fights really, really difficult. It felt like you were actually in Avengers Endgame every single match, and if that was the intention,
Okay, we're playing.
they nailed it. But something that definitely was intended was a problem with Thor's hammer. For some reason, when Epic released this thing as a harvesting tool, there was a gigantic problem with it. For all of us who wanted to feel cool and use his pickaxe, we might have a hard time, because for no reason at all, this was way slower than any other pickaxe in the game. Forget pay to win, this pickaxe was pay to lose, and it sucked too because everyone had been waiting for this to come to the game for years. And honestly, all these are pretty mild problems compared to how good the rest of the season was. Well, that wasn't until Fortnite came around. For some reason, during this year, they decided to make Fortnite part of the regular game mode, turning it from Battle Royale into Team Deathmatch. If you remember, once you died, you switched to the Shadows team now to take out these surviving players. It was a complete mess, and you were forced to play it instead of regular BR for some reason. And things got even weirder when we went into Season 5. One of the coolest things Epic has ever added to the game was Santa. It made Fortnite feel so fresh, and it genuinely made Season 5 rate really high on people's lists. But there was one problem. Santa really wasn't even there for most of the season. Yeah, there was a really game where you could glitch a legion invisible after tunneling, so instead of solving the issue, Epic just deleted Santa only from the game.
Let's go. Oh, come on.
Season ending, which annoyed a lot of players. Not as much as the Dragon's Rush shotgun. This is one of the most underwhelming weapons to ever come to Fortnite. When it came out, everyone expected this to be a strong weapon that would be worth picking up. It was supposed to give out 5 damage and be super powerful. Yet, it only had 2 bullets, and the reload speed made it feel like time had stood still. I mean, it was that long. Basically, someone used it, and eventually it would just take the shotgun out and never bring it back again. All we were worried about that is other players are too busy using it and felt like it was a glitch. Yeah, first we had the Season 1 fishing. Now this, I mean, Epic can't really catch a break, can they? Basically, people realized that you could just keep jumping into the 0 point and get it.
Let's go, guys. What fun if we can get it done.
He was always roaming the map, and even if you never saw him, he always saw you. You'd just be gliding down the map and you get trick-shotted by the Mandalorian. This guy had insane aimbot and just went for anyone in the nearby area. It didn't matter if you were miles away, you were not safe. He had a sniper and was not afraid to use it. And luckily, he was gone with the rest of Season 5, just before Fortnite gave us one of the most surprising seasons of Chapter 2. Suddenly, we had a primal biome, an entirely new loophole.
Tickets on sale now. The most spectral event of a generation. Avatar, the Way of Water, PG-13.
One of the most annoyed communities in gaming. A lot of players really didn't like that Epic had replaced every single sniper in the game with a bow. A lot of them loved the bows, especially ones like the Shockwave and Explosive, but people who made snipers
They did that? Well,
and this was also introduced correctly to Fortnite. To this day, it's actually one of the most helpful features in the game right now. Back in Season 6, it was especially useful. You can now turn makeshift weapons into primal ones. For those who were able to do it, who just didn't want to, makeshift weapons were everywhere, and they were not good. So the entire loop was full of lackluster weapons, and it's great to even make use of them. It's pretty frustrating. It's really just super powerful. On the other end of the spectrum, we had the effective primal shotgun. So they were one of the most powerful shotguns we had in Chapter 2. It was super good. I mean, it was practically infinitely level of overpowered. But this had to be said for 2 versions that were added in Season 6, the Pufferfish and Stinkfish. These things are really everyone to go in one build, whether we're stick bombing them to death or just blowing them up. It did the job a little too well, okay? Despite all of this, Season 6 was still
yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it this time, guys.
Season 7. Now,
Honestly, I'm not
this
gonna
season, we had safety code items like the way more welcome. The map just kept us on our toes for weeks. Not to mention, we had a constant online event at the end of Magnetic Great Season. But obviously, no season is perfect.
Actually, my name is.
Lots of added items. Thank you for the items. When we come out of the first review, like you must add a ton of health. You can just spam them cannons over
No, it did not just do that to me. Was eliminated. Well, yeah, we're gonna be stopping here, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. Bye.